Hello guys, if you want to learn how I made this beautiful top, it's a basque corset, a basque top. Okay, please watch till the end. So you draft your pattern paper first, you draft your basic bodies. So I came down by 8 inches. Alright, so you divide your pattern paper into 2, you divide your bust into 2 plus 2 inches. That's how I got the pattern paper measurements, and then I divided it into 2. So one side is the center front, one side is the center back. The length is the length of the blouse. So from the top of your pattern paper, you mark your waist measurement, your bust point, and then you mark your hip measurement. That's if you want it to reach your hip, depending on the length. So what I'm marking now is my waist measurement. So this is my bust point. I came down by 1.5 inches from my chest line. So this is the under bust, this is the bust point, this is the chest line and the waist, then the length of the blouse. Alright, so we are marking the neck depth and the neck width. I'm using 3 by 3 to mark it, to get the neck width and the neck depth, and then I will now use my ruler. Okay, so divide your shoulder into 2. Mine is about 15, so I'm using 7.5, and then I'll now put it on the chest line too, and then rule a straight line. After that, I'll come down by 1.5 inches for the neck slope, the shoulder slope, and then connect it, and then I'm going to divide the remaining line, this line, divide it into 2, and then you go in, divide it into 2 like so, and then go in by 0.75 inches. Okay, and then you rule a straight line like so, and then divide your bust into 4. My bust is 36. Divide it into 4, that's 9, and then you join the armhole. Divide your waist into 4, and then you mark it, and then connect the straight line from your bust to your waist. Then you do the same for your hip line. That's where the blouse is stopping. So you put your dart measurement. Mine, I'm using my bust point measurement divided by 2. That's 7. That's 3.5. That's what I'm using to mark there. And then I will now draw a straight line from my bust point to my waistline, and then take half inches on both sides. So I draw a straight line to connect it to the dart leg. Alright, and then 2 inches for my bust dart. That's 2 inches. The difference between my front and back is 2 inches. That's what I'm putting there. So for the back, we are going to use 3 inches by 1 for the neck width and neck depth. So my back length is 15, and that's what I'm marking, 15. So on the waistline, you go in by 0.75 inches for the zipper. Okay, and then you connect it back to the neck depth like so. So after that, you put your shoulder measurement divided by 2, and then connect a straight line. So come down by 1 inch for the back, and then connect a straight line. So divide your bust by 4 and record it, and then divide your waist by 4 too, and then you connect it like so. So divide your armhole by 2, and then you go in by 0.25 or 0.5. Then connect a straight line. So you finish up the armhole like so. So for the back dart, we are going in by 4 inches. Okay, we are going in by 4 inches, and then you draw a straight line to connect it, and then after that you take half inches on both sides. So go down by 1 inch and then connect your dart legs. So for the alteration, you go down by 4 inches. You can go down by 5 or 6 inches depending on how long you want it to be. That's the basque. So I'm going down by 4 inches because I don't want my own to be so long. So I'm using a preset that's okay, but I'm not going to do a bust here. So I'm going down by 4 inches from the shoulder line, and then I'll connect a straight line like so. So this is how I want mine to be. So you go in again by 1 or 1.5 inches. So extend the line to 1.5 or 1 inch and then connect back the armhole. So we are going to mark a straight line to form a basque. You remember the 4 inches that we drew from the waist measurement. We are going to draw a straight line like so. Okay, that's the basque we are talking about. So we are going to do the same thing for the back. Okay, from the waist of the back I came down by 4 inches. Don't mind the line I drew there, and then I connected it like so. So you extend that line towards the back and then join it the way I'm joining it. So I've separated the front from the back and I'm cutting through the dart so that I'll be able to bend the bust dart like so. So I'm cutting through the pattern paper as you can see. Okay. So at this point I'm trying to fold my bust dart in, and then I would use sellotape to hold it. Then I'll shape the side with a ruler like so. So I'll just place this basque, the V side, together with the pattern paper so that I'll be able to reshape it. So let it align, okay? Let the lines align like this, and then you redraw it, okay? And then cut it out. So this is what the front pattern looks like. So cut out the back. So I'm cutting the back bodies. I'm cutting the back. So you extend the zipper line from the center back to the basque, and then you also extend the dart line. So this is how the pattern looks like. This is the back pattern. You can see how I extended the dart. So this is how the back looks like. So this is the front and the back pattern. We are going to place it on our pattern paper and then on our fabric and then cut. So I've placed my pattern on top of this fabric. This is what I'm going to use. So I've added 2 inches on the side of the side front. This is the side front. I've added 2 inches, and then on the inner side I'll add like half inch like so. Okay, now I'm using 2 yards of fabric. That's what I'm using to do this, 2 yards of fabric. So this is the back bodies. I folded my material into 2. So this is the sleeve. I folded it into 4. Okay, I folded it into 4. The length is 24. 22, sorry, the length is 22. So your wrist divided by 2, and then from the top you go down by 10 or 11 inches. That is where that's where your bicep starts from, and then from there you measure your round circumference of your biceps and triceps, and then you cut it like so. So you cut it like so. So you curve the armhole like so, the way I'm curving it, as you can see. So for the sleeve, you can see how I'm folding it into 4. Okay, so because we are going to cut flay, okay, the big one and the small one, you know that the sleeve is 2. So see how I'm folding it. So after folding it, you go to the edge like so, and then you are going to go down by 11 inches, okay, from the triangular side, as you can see what I'm doing. And then you cut it out like so. And then what you're going to do, see how it is, okay? We are going to cut out small from the upper part, okay? That's for the sleeve. So I'm just going to use like maybe 1 inch and then cut out small from that place. So I'm going to place that one, the first one we did, I'm going to place it on my fabric again to cut out for the other sleeve. So this is the front back part. I've cut out the back and then the lining, okay. So we are going to, this is the front with the lining, the center front. This is the side front with the lining too. So this is the sleeve, and then this is the belt. This is the belt. I just cut out 20 by 4 inch for the belt. So this is the sleeve. This is the smaller sleeve, okay. You can cut this one out. This is just the way I cut out the bigger sleeve. So we are going to join the center front and the side front with 1/2 inches. See the way I'm placing it, okay. This is how you place yours. The center front and the side front, that's what we are joining together with 1/2 inch. So after joining it to the center front, this is what it looks like. You are going to iron it, open press it, okay. This is how it looks like. So you are going to join the other part. So this is what it looks like after doing it. So for the back, we are going to join the lining and the main bodies together. So this is the neckline. I'm going to turn it from right side facing the right side, so that I would be able to turn it to the right side after sewing it on the wrong side. So I'm starting from this down. This is the way you do the second one, okay. After doing this, you put your darts if you want to put your darts. So we are going to sew the basque side. We will sew it so that we'll be able to turn it. Okay, this is the back side for the back, the V side for the back. I'm sewing it on the wrong side so that I'll be able to turn it. So I'm turning it inside now. So I'm turning it to the front side, that is to the right side, okay. And then I'll now iron it so you can see how it looks. This is the basque side, that's the V side. So I'm trying to sew it down now, like the side. I'm not putting the side inside, I'm sewing it out. You understand? I'm sewing it on the right side. So we are going to iron this is the zipper side. We are going to iron it and then place our zipper on it. So you can see how I'm pinning this zipper on the material. So I'm just going to sew the zip on a straight line like so. After doing that, I will attach it to the second one and sew it too. So this is how it looks like after sewing it. So I'm going to attach the other side, as you can see what I'm doing. I'm starting from the V side, the back side. So I'm joining the lining of the front, the lining for the front together, okay. So I'm starting from the V. I'm placing the right side facing right side of the front so that I'll be able to sew it together. So I'm turning it inside out. I'm turning the front part inside out so that I'll be able to iron it. As you can see how it looks, okay. So I'm I'm going to iron both the V side and the neckline. Okay, so before that I will join the hand. I'll sew it down. This shoulder part, I'll sew it down like so. So this is the back and the front. The back is facing the front, so I want to join the shoulder. Okay, see, I'm opening the shoulder like so, and then I'll put the hand inside. That's the shoulder of the front inside, and sew it down. So you need to watch this side very well so that you will know what I'm saying. So after sewing it down, you do the next thing to the shoulder, the second shoulder. So the next thing we are going to do is to close it with measurements. Okay, see how the shoulder is. I'm trying to arrange it very well so that I'll be able to close it with measurements. So before that, this is the belt. Okay, I just sewed the belt. The length is 20 while the width is 4. So when you stitch it, it will be 2. So what you are going to do, depending on how big you want the belt to be, after turning it, you put it inside. From the right side, you place it like so. You see the way I'm placing it? So that's how you place the belt. You place it like this, put it inside, so that when you sew it down, it will not remove. So what I did was to divide my bust into 4, okay, and divide my waist into 4, and then I put down the measurements. Sorry, I didn't show that part, but that's what I did. So this is the sleeve. I'm attaching the sleeve right now. So I notched the middle of the sleeve, and then I placed it on the middle of the shoulder, where I joined the back and the front, and then I started sewing it around. That's what I did on the sleeve. So after sewing it round, you turn it to the back like so. Turn it to the back, and then fold it the way I'm folding it, and then sew it with measurement. Divide your wrist into 2. If your wrist is 10, divide into 2, that's 5, and then you start sewing. So my wrist is 10. I've divided it into 5 and I've started sewing. So you take the measurement from the elbow too, and then you sew it like this. You will join it together with your bodies. See the way I'm doing it, so that it will get attached to the armhole very well. So this is how it looks like. So we are going to attach the sleeve, the flay. So this is the flay. I've already joined it together with the smaller one. Okay, so now I'm going to sew it around the sleeve, around the end of the sleeve like so. See the way I'm placing it. So I'm going to sew it round. So I'm sewing the flay around the hand of the sleeve, the mouth of the sleeve. Okay, after sewing it, I will iron it, and my cloth is ready. So this is how it looks like. This is how the sleeve is.